Welcome to section 2, owning your business, owning the education we provide in our campaign. Now, why is this important for a brand new person to understand, even a seasoned person to understand that is brand new to the GX system? There's a difference. You don't want to do business the old way. You want to do business the GX way. Why is it so predictable? Because number one, we take the time to make sure we know the availability not only of the trainer, but the availability of the new campaigner, which is the GX to become. Correct? So when you go to the calendar, this is very important. Okay? We sit down with a brand new person and we want to make sure that we understand their availability. So when we talk about week 1, right, we have our days broken up in 3 mini days, right? So they're either morning, mid-afternoon, or evening, right? In our system builder talks about recruit by day, sell by night, and educate by midday, right? Well, let's say for instance a person has a full-time job, then there's probably a good chance that they have to block out these two. So why leave them open? And that way we visually can see when your store is open, when your business is open. Why? Because it's very important. You got to know when you operate. You got to become predictable. Imagine as a trainer, you work with 4 or 5 new campaigners and you don't know when they're available. What kind of business are you really running? Right? So that's very important that we understand that, right? Now, going back here, right? Next thing you need to know is the share list. This is the only inventory that we have in this business. No other inventory. Our inventory is people. You need to make sure your share list is detailed. Are they attending the workshop? Are they confirmed to come to the next overview for the next BPM or BMP, right? Are you going to be doing a one-on-one with them, right? Where are you going to send them to? Have you invited them, confirmed, more trust, right? This is really important. Now, why is this section very important? The average person make a decision on the 7th through the 10th time, but most people quit by the time they hit the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. This is huge. This is important. You need to understand that that is okay. It is part of the process, right? I also put my nose down here. Why? Because no only means not yet. Then I put my results up here, right? Down here. Why? Because I need to know my conversion ratios, right? So those are things important. Your prospect list or your share list is something that continuously grows. Imagine you already have clients. Well, guess what? You need to go back to those clients. They're dying to hear from you, right? So this is very, very important. Okay? Now, last but not the least is going through your GXMD checklist. Okay? This is where your scorecard comes in. This is where you monitor your daily winning habits. So when you come here, you want to name your results each month. What month are you in? Are you on track to hit your MD? GXMD, GX3MD, right? There's a difference between GX3MD and just hitting your MD, guys. It's really important that you have structure. Structure equals freedom, as they say in our system builder. Because when you have structure, you're going to continuously grow strategically, not by accident, by design, which means now you become predictable. So this is very important, okay? Now, you need to know what's in your business, how many licensed people. You have the ability to add another agent, right? And some notes for yourself. So you want to make sure you stay up to date. Then now we have the DiFoConPre contest, right? Monitor your activities. So you want to make sure you come in. Today we're on day 5, right? So today I went out in the field at 11 a.m. That means I can't come home until 7 p.m., most likely 8 p.m., because we commit to be in the field, right? So this is how you report your numbers. You can have the ability to add or delete lines, right? So that you're able to report your activities and results. Very, very strategic, guys. You don't set goals on a destination. You set goals around daily winning habits. That's the difference between the GX culture and any other culture you will find. We are so focused on the winning habits. Very simple. You commit to 4 hours part-time or 8 hours full-time. No need to go out all day if you don't need to. You do have a family, you have a life, right? But we believe that an average full-time person will put in as much time in the field as they would for a full-time job for someone else. A part-time person, someone doesn't have much time, will put in at least 4 hours for their family until down the road they're able to put 8 hours. Very simple concept, guys. Okay? So at the end of the day, you got to be able to join on share. You can't go out there educate people on something you did not experience. And why it's so important to meet the spouse or their family or their influence? These are the people they counsel with. So either they're going to support them or they're going to go against them. Why not be there for them to clear the clouds and be able to be on the same page? Because they may not be as experienced to be able to overcome certain questions. With that being said, that concludes the importance of the understanding owning your business, owning your education in the GX culture way, not the regular way. This is so important. With that being said, I will see you on step 3, where we talk about sharing is caring.